Welcome and congratulations for becoming and being nominated as a committee member here at PCAWA. What I'm going to walk you through is how to actually gain your committee member's email address. So we have set up one for each committee and I am going to walk you through how to actually gain access to your emails and your OneDrive and all the information that you need to be able to run the committees effectively and efficiently. So what we need to do is open up a new panel here in your internet. So you do need internet for this particular component. So what it is we're going to type in portal.office.com. Okay, and that is going to take you through to what is it's like your Word and Outlook that you would have on a normal desktop computer. Now, nowadays, rather than it actually being a license per computer, it's just a license and you can get that anywhere at any time on any computer. So it becomes a cloud-based Outlook component. So it's called Office 365 and it's really now, if you bought a new computer, you would find that you would need to buy your Office suite. So that's Outlook, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and all those sort of that whole suite. So this is what it is. It's nothing that you haven't already used before. It's just that you can access it anywhere and you have a license, or we've bought a license per committee. So you can manage everything and everyone has one central location where they can share documents and check emails. So what I'm going to do is take you through. So once you typed in portal.outlook.com, it will redirect you here to this screen. And what you're going to do is, you can see eventing and show jumping, I've already logged in before. You're going to use another account. So that's pretty much all you'll see the first time you log in. Now, what I'd like you to do before you do this, just save it to favorites. So I want you to bookmark this page so you don't have to type in that ever again. So here you've got bookmark added. And if you bookmark bar, that will put it up along here alongside the other ones that I've got. And it says sign into your account. Well, that's not very clear, so you might put in something like PCAWA email account or something along those lines, whatever it is that's going to jog your memory. Okay, click finished, and then you will have it. That's my sports email one, but if you go across here, that's the one we've just created. Okay, so you won't ever have to type in that email again, that web browser again. You just go there and it will take you straight to this page. So then we're going to click on use another account. Now I'm just going to use active writing as an example for now, but if you're with dressage or eventing, or show jumping or tetriathlon, I will be emailing you a username, which is the email account address, and then a password. Now that password is changed every single year. Obviously you have different committee members coming and going. So for security purposes, we do change it every single year. So with this training module, you'll get the password attached as well. So here we're just going to type in active writing PCAWA.com. Okay, and I'm going to type in the username. The password. So sign in, and you can actually click that keep me signed in. And again, once you've done it once, you'll never have to do this. You can also click here, update password. And again, it will remember it. So the first time is always the hardest. But moving forward, you'll just be able to click on that. It'll remember all the details and you'll click sign in and that's it. Okay, so this is the front page. So these are all the different suites that are involved or included as part of the license. So again, it wouldn't have been, if you've used computers before, it wouldn't be anything that you haven't already seen. So you've got your Outlook mail, you've got your calendar, you've got your contacts, Yammer is a different thing which we won't go into, and Newsfeed. Now this OneDrive here, I'm sure you may have heard us speaking about it. It's on the OneDrive, and all it is where you store all your documents. So it's very similar to that that Explorer, or on your computer down here where I've got a few things open. That's all it is. That is where you store all your documents on the iCloud, or what is called a OneDrive. Okay, SharePoint is something different again. There's lots of them. Tasks you would be familiar with, where you might set tasks for people in your committee and it gets sent to them. You've got Word in here. You've got Excel, PowerPoint. OneNote is like a tool where you can really organize yourself and things like that. You've got all sorts of other different things if you want to have a look through them all. But the main ones you're going to be using is Mail and OneDrive. So all your mail will be going to this particular email account, which you can all access. Now, you will need to set some rules within your committee around how you want to manage this. So really, you don't want 6 people signing in and answering emails, because it's very hard to track who's answered what email. But what you can do is have 1 or 2 people that are in charge of checking the emails. And we often colour coordinate things as well, so we might tag it with categories to say that it's been completed or responded to, etc. So I can show you that in a minute. So what we'll do is we'll go through the mail account, and then we'll go back to OneDrive and see what that looks like. So the other way to access this, just quickly, is up here. So you can go in here and hear all the tools again. Okay, so what we will do is we'll go to the mail. Now, the beauties about working in the Swan Valley is a nice view, but incredibly slow internet. So what we've got here, this is Outlook. So this is, again, something you'd be familiar seeing on your computer, but it's based in the cloud. And we've got a number of emails here. So you've got your inbox, your drafts, your sent emails, etc. Okay, so you'd create a new email here. You can drop down to email message or calendar event. And then down the very bottom here, you've got access to your calendar and your contacts and your tasks, which again would be very similar to how you had it set up in at home on your computer. So here you can right click and you can create new subfolders, add to favorites, mark all as read and things like that, permissions. So again, very similar. So you can even set up month by month. So some committees are setting up January, February, March, April, May, and all the emails get dumped into there. And then the correspondence is easy to follow through when they're having their meeting. So you've got folders, which is fine. You can search for people in here and so forth. Now, there's lots of other tools up here that you can use. We won't go into too much detail, but if you need to get back to where you were, you can either click that back arrow, or you can go back here to this little cubic thing and you can go back to home. But at the moment you're in mail. So the other one we want to look at is this OneDrive. So the OneDrive again is just like your Explorer, and is just a bucket where you can keep all your files on the OneDrive. And what this does is means you don't have to send large documents via email. You store it in here and everybody has access to it. So that's really the aim to setting up these accounts for each committee, is so we have one central point for all the documents and all the emails. So when your committee members can come and go, and volunteers do come and go, you can see an email trail of decisions being made and why perhaps they were done a certain way. So it's a way of tracking everything. Okay, so what we've got here is files. So these are just an example of where all the files are kept. So this is for you to manage. It's also for the office to dump things in here if you need last year's orders or last year's information. You get access to the, last year's entry pack, which is a large document, and you can change it on here. And everyone, you go, done with my changes. Does people want to get on and check out what I've done? They can update their changes. so you know that you're always working off the latest copy. Okay, so it's really, really critical that you know, you're not sending various versions of documents around the place. So that's a really good tool to have as well. You can add new documents or you can upload other ones from your computer. Okay, so if we go back here, we go to Home. Not wanting to do that. Here we go, Office 365, I'm sorry. If we click on here, that'll take us back to the home page that we were on before. Here we go. Okay. Excellent. So that's pretty much how you maneuver your way around. What you can do is download this app on your phone and access the emails there. So if you punch in to your app folder Office 365, it'll come up with an app that looks exactly like this. So I'll just show you here. You've got that icon that said install software. So this is the other quick way, so you don't have to log on all the time. You can put it onto your phone and check emails via there, which makes it really easy, especially leading into a championship where you're getting queries left, right and centre and trying to answer them. So the beloved, you guys think it's slow over in the meeting room, try being in here day in, day out. Internet somewhat slow. So this here, we're just going to, I'm not going to do it all, but I'm going to quickly show you. If you click on that install software, this allows you to go in and just give you the instructions as to how to download this app on your phone so you can access emails any time of the day if you've got a sort of newish phone. And it does give you the different options with the different phones. So all the instructions should be here once it stops thinking and pops up. Here we go. Okay, so you know, you can use Skype, but look, let's just go to this tab here, which is phone and tablet. And you've got, say, for example, you've got an iPhone. And it is going to basically send us the instructions for how to set this up. And then you can punch in your phone number and it will actually send you the app to your phone. And all you need to do is put in the password, the username and the password which we've sent you, and save it, and then you'll forever have it, and it will actually push those emails. And if you want the alerts on, they will come up as well. So that's just the settings in your phone. Or you can just go to your app store and search for Office 365 and you'll come up with the app. And again, punch in your email address and your password and you'll have it on your phone as well. So that is a very, very easy way. If you have any problems whatsoever, you're more than welcome to come into the office and one of us can help you here to actually set it all up on your laptop and on your phone. So please don't hesitate to ask. This is being incredibly slow. But basically, all I'm taking you through here is to an instruction page as to how you would go about doing that. It really doesn't want to help you out with that at the moment. Just going to move into another spot and see if it is any better. And no, it's not going to come up today, which is a shame. But just to recap on how this will all work is basically you will log on. It is your responsibility as the committee to check these emails, to respond. If you want to communicate with the office, you can send it to the relevant emails that we have. But, you know, you may CC this particular email in so your other team members can see what's being done. But basically, you know, if you're going to send an instruction to the office, you don't send it to your email. It's like sending an email to yourself. So the idea is to send it to sports@pcawa.com or marketing@pcawa.com. But basically, this is yours to communicate with and to communicate to the general public with. So all your the members out there, and you can really come across from a professional level. You don't have to give out your personal addresses and so forth. So it's to keep your privacy private and your emails private, and to also track emails through. So it's not going to take us through there, but that's okay. You just click on that install button. I'll take you home again. Click on that install button and it's just an instruction page, so that's no problems there. But like I said, if you've got good internet, it's quite easy to use and it's quite user-friendly. It shouldn't look too different to how you do things at home. You can access all your Word documents, your Excel and your PowerPoint. So when accessing those, you don't necessarily have to click Save As, because it's on a cloud, it's already live and saving every second. So when you're doing your meeting minutes, you would find it in your OneDrive. You'd open up the Word document that was sitting in there and you'd just start typing. And then you just hit close and it's already saved up in there for everybody to access at any time. Right, so I hope that's been of help to you. You'll be receiving this via a link, this instruction manual. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask the office. But congratulations and good luck for the year to come.